Last week, after the brutal murder, the public assassination of Charlie Kirk, we saw a lot of people, left-wing lunatics that were celebrating this, that were calling for more. And one of them that got very famous very quickly for doing so and fired within 24 hours was this disgusting piece of shit, Gretchen Felker-Martin. DC Comics cancels Gretchen Felker-Martin's Red Hood after one issue following Charlie Kirk comments. Now, again, this is a huge, fat, transgender activist who was writing Red Hood for DC Comics. His first issue came out that day, the day Charlie Kirk got assassinated. They pulled it from shelves, they canceled the entire line, and they fired this piece of shit. Then he would go to double down and say that I just didn't think it was a big deal. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Who cares? And you can see like what the person posted, right? They posted, "Thoughts and prayers, you Nazi bitch. Hope the bullet's okay after touching Charlie Kirk." Completely and totally disgusting. Immediately got fired and then did an interview where he said, "Well, I just didn't think it was that hot of a flashpoint. Everybody knows he's a Nazi and a fascist, and I don't regret anything that I did." Completely disgusting. But this is what DC Comics got for hiring an activist. DC Comics hires transgender writer who advocated slitting J.K. Rowling's throat and called destroying the World Trade Center principled and defensible. This is also a person who wrote a novel, this weird transgender fantasy sex novel, where they killed J.K. Rowling, burned J.K. Rowling alive in it. It's called Manhunt. Well, somebody is out there defending this beast from DC. And that is, of course, another trans person. But this time, Lily Wachowski defends Gretchen Felker-Martin, calls Charlie Kirk a white nationalist transphobe. The reason that name might be familiar is because the Wachowski brothers, they used to be the Wachowski brothers, now they're not. When they directed The Matrix, now they're not. Lily Wachowski, maybe the reason that this person felt the need to jump to the defense of this other trans person, maybe just because they're both trans, but also because Lily Wachowski is doing the movie or the show adaptation of that disgusting novel that this person wrote. Lily Wachowski to adapt dystopian horror about trans people hunting feral men for survival. Lily Wachowski's adapting that. And look at what this person said. If we can actually find it. Let me see if I can find the actual. Yeah, here it is. Lily Wachowski on Blue Sky, of course. DC Comics planting their flag on the moral high ground on the side of a white nationalist transphobe. Charlie Kirk was none of those things, by the way. Furthest thing from those things, ironically. While dutifully carrying on his rotten work in the firing of Gretchen Felker-Martin, the characters of the DC universe would find this despicable. The characters of the DC universe would find it despicable to see all you freaks out there celebrating the assassination and celebrating the murder of Charlie Kirk. That's what the DC heroes in that universe would find despicable. These people are so absolutely morally disgusting. Completely and totally disgusting. But we shouldn't be surprised, I guess. The trans person has the other trans person's back. The trans person who's making this trans person's creepy trans fetish novel where they murder men and burn J.K. Rowling alive. We shouldn't be surprised that they've got each other's backs and continue repeating lies about Charlie Kirk.